Hi, I'm in my nightcap now. I did just attempt to make another video right before this one, and I don't know what it did. I don't quite know what it did. It just wandered into a pit of weird nothingery, nothingry, nothingry. He's all soppy. He's been locked out all day. Not locked out. He just can't figure out the new cat flap. He's scared of it. Weirdo. He's fine with cat flaps. I just noticed it was quite late. I went out earlier. He's only nipped in today. He's been fed once. I'll just fed him now. But I just thought it's late. He should be here by now. I bet he can't use that new cat flap. I went down and went out in the garden, and there he was with his little mate. And I think his little mate was having trouble with it as well, but his mate ran away when he walked past. So I think Gizmo is actually the hard fucker. I actually think for as wussy as he can be, and sometimes he runs away from that. Apparently the nasty one that was in the garden, he kicked his ass. So I wasn't expecting to meet Gizmo. And the ginger one today, the big ginger Tom, that like they sit with each other, they sniff each other's noses, they're like, all right, mate, and then just plot up near each other. But he was like facing me when I went out there, and I could see Giz behind him, and just as Giz walked past him, he shat his pants and went out of the way. So I think he's a little bit of a dark horse, this Gizmo. I think he's actually quite a little fucker when he wants to be. He's just lovely about me. He's like a little baby. But the weirdo, he was just looking at the cat flap, and I showed him it. I thought I might as well try and teach him. And I was like, look, it's just a cat flap. Just pushing the door open for him, just showing, look in there. You can go in there. And he's just looking at it. He was just literally just looking at me like, what are you doing? I don't understand. So I opened the door for he, and up he came. So obviously he gets really fucking flustered when he doesn't get his routines. He gets really mad. And he goes to bits when I'm not here. He really does. He went totally to bits when I moved, didn't you? My shoulder's hurting. Hi. I can see you peeping. Perhaps I should leave this pillow. Okay. He doesn't like the camera, does he? I don't think he likes it. But what have I done? So I went to the beach today again. I basically had a bit of a repeat of yesterday. Because I enjoyed it so much, I thought I'd do it again. And I bumped into some friends. I bumped into, actually, the lady that I've mentioned on here, and her husband. I've been mates for them a few years. But the lady that was really compassionate and let me tell my story, and she didn't once interrupt me. She just, whatever I said, she just took it as what happened. She never once said, oh, come on, are you sure it wasn't it? Which is what I was always getting. Like literally every sentence would get reinterpreted as something. No, it's not that. And I'd be getting tired of it. And then because I'd be getting like that, people would go, no, there's no need to get shitty with me. I'm only trying to fucking help. And I'd come up against that. So I'm not getting shitty with you. It's just, this is really fucking frustrating to even try and explain. Because they thought they knew what I was on about. Because people always do. They fucking finish your sentences in their head. But she didn't. And it was her that I bumped into, and him. And I was like, what are you up to? And so we're just going for a picnic and a bit of time on the beach. I was like, that was precisely, exactly why I'm here. I have my picnic in my bag. So we picnicked. Is that a word? We ate food on the beach and we talked. It was nice. I almost felt normal. But obviously they know a lot about me, and they know about my extravagance. They just know me. They've known me a while. So like, I tend to think when people have known me a while and they're still happy to hang around with me like that, they must like me, because like they've got what they've done is they've got all their heads round the things that if a normal person did them, they'd be annoying. That's what it is. That's why I'm never allowed to say I'm not normal, because there's a huge debate about it, because it's politically incorrect to say someone isn't normal or is normal. You're not allowed to say they're not normal, and you're not allowed to say they are normal. You lot don't know what you're on about, do you? You need help. You should go and see a specialist who will tell you to take a seat. Please take a seat. I'm Dr. Bleepity. I think, have you got fleas? Because I have got an itch that is not fucking off. On my leg, they normally bite your ankles, don't they, fleas? Maybe it's something to do with the sun. Maybe I'm getting sunstroke and I'm going to die of melting overnight. But yeah, for a short while, I felt almost normal, I suppose. It is that thing of like, it was like the Windows series that I did, where every little thing is just like a little window that I open for a little while. It's like, yeah, this is just okay. But then as soon as I part company, as soon as it's just back to me and my consciousness, it's like, and everything's strange and googly and or whatever. But there's just the nothing ray. There's the nothing ray. Which is not nice. And it's nothing really. It didn't really, well, yeah, it does have to be nothing really. It does. For now, it has to. It has to be. Yeah. It has to be. And I don't know in what way it's get backery. There's nothing really. But that's the key to it all. It's just, it's that wilderness feeling. It's that wilderness feeling. Hello. You're going to put that on my nose. He's reaching. Look, he needs to put it on something. No, I should squeeze it. You weird cat. He's done this since the day I met him. This was the first thing he did, was with that paw. And he squished it just like that on this finger. When he was curled up in there. Yeah, when he was little, do you remember? You were about that big. And you were going, oh, ew. Like kittens do. Squeakities. Little squeakities. There's a kitten here at the moment. I've only seen her a couple of times. She's got a really cool harness. He's getting a really blatant collar once he's figured out the fucking cat flap. But there's a few cats here, so she's getting them all used to it. They're getting used to coming in and look, oh look, it is actually just a normal cat flap. Because like I said, I think the ginger one was having issues as well. Just when they see something new, they can be a bit, that doesn't smell like the cat flap normally smells. And that can be enough to put them off, I think. A lot of animals go by scent, don't they? And cats are the same. That's why they have favourite places and favourite toys and favourite cushions and stuff. Because it smells of them. That's why they wipe their face on you. They literally wipe goo on you. They've got goo here under their whiskers. They've got goo makers. And they're actually wiping goo on you so that you smell of them. Fucking perverts. Fucking perverts. Fucking weirdos. They're creepy. So you stink like I stink, and then I know it's you. They're marking you. They're saying you're mine. They're saying I like you when they do that. They're saying I want you to smell of me because I want to be around you again because you're nice. So it might be that, but he's covered in Diamontes. You're going to be a Diamante cat tomorrow. He is purring his fucking head off. No. Wonder if you can hear him. You can't. Hope that comes out on camera. On camera, on film, on video, you know what I mean. I hope you can hear it. 9:56. Yeah, it's nearly time. But it's been a fucking lovely day. It's been a fucking lovely day. But it has felt again like I said, having a bit of a holiday from everything. Just like it's kind of a break from it in a way. Because I haven't had to do much apart from my leg. You know, I was training that. I was thinking, shall I do some squats today? I wanted to train. I was like, no, do another bike ride. Because it's I need more like overall rebalancing rather than just building it up. So like on the bike, I can actually track my knees round because they're going like this as I'm riding. It's weird. My knees are just going all over. Everything's all over the fucking place, and my foot hyperextends like it. No, it plantar flexes, but then my toes extend like that, so it sticks down like that, but my toes go up, and then it all aches, and my leg drifts in when I'm cycling. So I was like keeping that like a machine, like pistons. So they were going, round and round in circles, sensationally, like pistons. But yeah, that was just keeping an eye on myself physically. It was still murders walking home, and it was still an agony. But I was covered in sprinkles of sunshine all day, and I was down at the beach, and there was that freedom. It was just that at least I can do this though. What if I couldn't even do this? What if I couldn't even do this? It might fucking hurt, but it's like there's been quite a few sunny days where I've still spent the day up here, and I could, you know, at first when the sun started coming out, I was down there and training, and I'd spend a few hours down there, just like doing my Facebook or whatever. I think more if I'm just sitting in my room, I might as well sit out there. It's like I can't do anything, so at least spend time out there. But there's been quite a few days and I've just laid in here and just not wanted to be out in the world. So yeah, it was another whole day out in the world. That's how bad it's got, man. That's how bad it's got. It's like I'm not fucking around. I literally don't know why, and it started happening at uni. It started happening in 2015. I would say 14. It was in the second year. I started in 2013. So some of the second year was in 2014. Yeah, I think it was 2014. And I was just scared. I was just scared to go to uni. I didn't know why. I didn't know fucking why. And I'd be saying, look, is it because of that? Is it because of this? I was facing all sorts of shit and questioning shit. And like I said, it was around uni when lots of real things started to go really surreal. Not normal. And that is when I started to go mad. Actually, properly mad. Not just fucking bonkers. I've always been fucking bonkers. I've always been relentless, unstoppable, talkative. I've always done weird impressions, stupid voices, silly dances, jump up out of my chair, broken shit, like vandalised shit, fallen over shit, lost shit, been late for shit, fucking lost really important shit, missed really important dates, figures, facts, forget all sorts of crap. Always been like that. All of that has been just the gloriousness of me. But it was around then I really started to go, I don't know, everything would just make me panic and think, I don't know if this is even really fucking happening. Why are you saying that? And just every context would be weird. And if I'd start to look confused, people's eyes always seem to go really smiley, as if they're about to say, none of this is really happening, Michael. You're imagining the whole thing. And there's a creepiness. That schizoidicalness. Schizoidicalness. The horror of schizoidicalness. You can control how you respond to something. No, you fucking can't. That's what you can do. That's what the fucking meme should say. Well, it should be one of those crossed out memes where it says, no. That's what healthy people can do. That's what people with a normal mind that's gone through some trauma can do. It's not what fucking mad people like what I am can do. Because fucking believe me, I've tried. Believe me, I've tried. And if it was that simple, I'd have fucking done it years ago. Good night.